last year because, back in the past, we barely had any high school players at all because, our football team was not big back then, but now it has grown. Daston Watkins with the ball. He's running it upfield.
And he breaks open. He's
he
at the
has an
40-yard
open
line.
and he is tackled at the 40.
That was a 30-yard return for Daston Watkins.
That
was a
like I
very
said,
good
he
play.
is a very dangerous player when he gets the ball.
We apologize for technical difficulties. We're back now with Noah Dow and Zach Martin.
Yes. The last play was Daston Watkins. He just ran the ball. If y'all didn't see that, but he got all the way to the 40 off a kickoff. First down now.
That was Daston's first kickoff return of the year.
Of the season. And like I said before, he's a very dangerous player when he gets the ball. He is fast.
Gavin Dow completes a pass to J.J. Johnson.
Yes.
It's about an 8-yard pass.
I think Breck County has decided, okay, let's get rid of the running and let's go to the passing. It's about that time.
You'd like to see a little bit more of that this year without Trevor being here anymore, and it's just you'd like to see Gavin get a chance to throw the ball a lot more.
And if you notice, when Trevor Dyer came out on the field after practice or after warm-ups, he would come out onto the field and he would see, the other teams look at him, the O-line, the linebackers and everything. They genuinely looked like they were scared of Trevor Dyer.
Yes, Gavin Dow runs for a first down.
Oh,
and it looks like he got to about the Owensboro 33. That was a very big play there.
It really looks like they're mixing up the plays now. They're trying to trick first down.
That's a definite first down there.
Yes.
Gavin ran for about 15 yards.
What they're doing now, they're trying to mix up the plays on Owensboro, and Owensboro definitely has been looking at their, our film or their film from scouting last year on us. But I guarantee it, what we're deciding to do is mix up the plays between passing and running. So their guys are going to back up and, let us run.
Well, Breck County's down 2 touchdowns here. It's 14-0, but we're trying
Gavin
to
Butler
get back
runs
in.
the ball again on the side, and he is going to be stopped.
That play gets blown up there for a loss of yardage.
No gain.
It's about a 2nd down and 12.
I think Owensboro just caught on to what they were doing there. So.
Yeah, you gotta mix plays in football here. I mean, you gotta set up play action. You gotta set up quarterback runs, and it's been a lot of quarterback runs and a lot of running dead up the middle. There's not a lot of different looks here yet.
Yes. Okay, huddle is broken. They're down on the line now.
If you'll notice, the one play that went really well was the
ball
pass.
Snap. Ran up the middle by Trenton Brown.
Gains about 3 yards on the play. That's Trenton's first run of the year, it looks like.
And you can, I've been in this game for a while, and you can look, these guys, it's tiring. It is a tiring sport. You get out there and run so many yards and so many passes, and you get hit so many times, you just get exhausted. So, about second quarter, these guys are ready for halftime. So
yeah, Owensboro's a team that'll exhaust you in one.
Yes, and they have a lot of energy, and Breckinridge County, they have a tendency of laying down when they start to lose. You notice that, and I think from the past last year we have changed that. Flag on the field. Trenton.
As Gavin Dow is socked at about a 1 yard loss there.
Okay.
There is a flag on the field. We'll see what it is.
I think they're deciding what they're going to call here.
False start
on the offense. I didn't really see it. Okay, there must have been some there in the middle, but I thought it was where they hit Gavin and, they kind of pushed up on his face mask. But I guess that wasn't it.
There's been a
kind of looked like an unsportsmanlike conduct there, but I guess they're not going to call it.
That's one of those rules that's really developed here in the last couple of years. The quarterbacks being more protected than ever.
Yeah.
And it shows in all levels of football. As Gavin Dow takes the snap and runs out to the left. And
sacked for a big loss of yardage.
That was, they never thought anything but a pass on that one.
No.
Owensboro knew what to expect and exploited it.
See, when you're on that field and you're one of those guys guarding that quarterback, that's your number one priority. You don't let that quarterback get hit. And right now, Gavin Dow is he's been getting hit a lot.
Gavin Dow had about no time in the pocket on that one.
He had no time. He had no chance there.
And that was 4th down, so that'll be a turnover.
Pass for Owensboro. It is caught by number 4, and that will be a touchdown. Wow, that is very bad to see. I wonder what's going through Coach Hoddle's mind right now. It cannot be good. And I've been in that building over there where they go in halftime and talk, and when Coach is disappointed, look at him pacing on the field. He is mad, and I guarantee it. Practice is going to be rough.
Well, if he were being honest, he probably was not expecting a win tonight, but I don't know if he was expecting 20-0
for every
first
coach,
quarter.
You should expect a win for every time, and I hoping he was expecting a win. I guarantee you in practice he was.
The point after try is good.
He was going for that win. Right now it is 21-0. Owensboro up.
There's 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Coach Hoddle really needs to get off that field. They're going to kick him out of the game. That's one thing you don't do. You don't go on that field as a coach. Hate to say it, but them refs will start saying back up,
Breck County takes the field to receive yet again.
I haven't seen Michael Johnson get the ball yet this game, so I kind of want to see him get the ball and open up. It'd be his first actual run for high school football. He is actually a freshman this year.
Yeah, if you're not gonna get the win, you'd like to know what you're getting from your players this year. Like to see as Dayston breaks open again.
He was caught on the ankle again.
Still another 20-plus yard run from Dayston Watkins.
Yes, that was a very good run. But, he had more last time. I think they're just kind of seeing what they're made of here.
You'd like to see a little pushback from Breck County here on this drive.
Yeah, I'd like to see a touchdown out of them. It'd be great.
I'm always a guy that likes to pass the ball a lot, whether it be in NFL or just high school. I really think passing the ball is the key here, but it looks like we've ran a lot, and it's
not working.
It's not working right now. I'd like to see it switched up just a little.
Number 5, Kyron Watkins, he was hurt in a scrimmage this year, and it's a shame to see, he'll be out for the rest of the season, but I'd have really wanted to see him play this year because last year he had a great season for JV and freshman year. I mean, he was a really fast, mobile quarterback. He could also pass the ball very well, but, he got hit down low. He hyperextended his leg. So it just wasn't. It was a sad thing to see, but he'll be back next year, hopefully, and we'll see him out there on the field.
And that was Dayston Watkins on the 5-yard run there, as we're now at 2nd and 5.
3 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock.
Gavin Dell waits, takes the snap, and a quarterback.
He is going for another run, man. I think the coaches need to stop that. It's 3rd and
5 again.
3rd and 5 again. No gain at all. That is not a very good thing to see.
No, it's definitely not. 3rd and 5. We're looking for a pass here because running on Owensboro's defense just has not done much today.
Yes. I don't really think, we need to I think we need to get back to the passing game, and I think the line needs to, figure it out and get 'em and help their quarterback.
As Gavin Dowell waits the snap. Gavin
Gonna
takes
sack
the
the
ball.
quarterback
Oh
again.
my
God.
goodness. He never saw it coming. That was
That was a blindsided hit right there.
That was a split-second sack right off the bat.
That was a blindsided hit, and let me tell you something. Those are awful hits right there. Quarterbacks get hurt because of that, and that usually you have a flag for that. But you see, if Gavin would have thrown the ball, it would have been a flag for roughing the passer. And
Definitely.
oh,
as the snap is
no.
thrown over Chris Ditto and recovered by
It is
Owensboro
a touchdown. Owensboro. Snap was too high for Breckinridge County. Another touchdown for Breckinridge County.
Another touchdown.
Or not for Breckinridge. Owensboro, my bad. Sorry about that, folks.
Another touchdown for Owensboro as that takes the score to 27-0, and looks like they're going to try the field goal here. And the point after is
field goal
good.
is good. I think I don't know what's going to happen, in this next half. I really hope it comes through, and whatever's going on with Breckinridge County right now needs to fix. You would think they would have improved from last year's mistakes in practice and stuff like that, but I don't know. I can't really see it right now. But Owensboro is a hard team to play, so.
You can tell the Owensboro hype has kind of gotten to the Breck County players. They came in a little scared, and I think it showed right off the bat. I'm going to be interested to see how the second half goes, and if we can get a little bit of a pushback against this very talented Owensboro team.
Yes.
As we're ready to receive again, Dayston Watkins has done very good on his returns today.
And here we go for another kickoff by Owensboro. And kick is going. There we go. Dayston Watkins looks like to receive again. Dayston gets the ball, running it upfield, cuts it up. Oh, he might be caught here. Oh, he is caught way back at the 10-yard line. That is number one, Dayston Watkins. He had no blocks that time.
Had nowhere to go on that one.
And that's a key factor when you're running the ball back. You got to have blockers, man, or you can't do nothing. That's what happened right there. He had no blocks whatsoever. Hopefully in the huddle they're going to call a good play. If Gavin Dow gets sacked this time, it's going to be devastating.
Yeah, you can't get sacked in this area. This is definitely an area that you might have to run the ball.
This is the area where you need to, if you're about to get hit in the backfield, throw it. Get rid of it.
And it is a little screen pass here.
Was that, it looks like
J.J. Johnson.
Or was it J.J.? It might have been J.J. Johnson. Yes, it was J.J. Johnson.
Second down and 9.
So 2nd and 9 here.
Currently, we have 1 minute and 2 seconds in the first quarter, 59 seconds in the first quarter, 28-0. Owensboro up.
Most likely going to get one more playoff here before the end of the quarter.
Hopefully, if we could get a good, run or pass down the field, you might as well take it.
I'd like to get a first down for sure, just to get it out of our own red zone. That is not a good area to be.
If we can run it up to about the 50, that would be great. Okay. Timeout, Breckinridge County.
We have a timeout here.
Gonna get some water in them now.
Well,
I think Owensboro is saying, stop them here and you'll get the ball back next quarter in our red zone. And here is our cheerleading squad, our Tiger cheerleading squad. They are doing a magnificent job tonight, as you can see. They do. They always do a good job for us, and it's great to have them. Big shout out to our cheerleaders. They come out here every night to every sporting event to cheer on. So it's a very good thing to see.
Very good. As with 34.7 seconds left on the clock, Breck County is probably going to get one last play off before the end of the quarter.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just threw a Hail Mary to get it down the field, you know.
I mean,
it's a risky move to do, but
you know, it would definitely be risky. But they've got quite a few wideouts here, so they're definitely looking to pass.
They're passing it.
It's a little screen
pass.
It
is almost intercepted.
It went right
That was
through
very close.
It went right through the hands of Cameron Watkins.
You could even tell J.J. Johnson there was ready to tackle somebody. You know, he went for that ball but hit somebody else. So it was a good thing he stopped that. 29 seconds on the clock.
We haven't had a very long pass yet at all in the season. All of our passes have been either little screen passes or a quick little slant right in the middle of the field. They're just not going for very much gain.
And last year we didn't have very many, passing yards at all. We're a running team if you really think about it.
Oh yeah,
we are a big running team
for sure.
Oh, flag on the field. It would look like they took too long to get to the. It took them too long to get to the line. They're gonna move them back about 5 yards.
Yeah, delay of game there.
Yes, delay of game. That's one thing that's aggravating to coach the whole time is.
As Gavin Dow runs the ball for about a 5-yard gain here. Got to cancel out that penalty.
4th and 10. 4th and 15 it would look like almost. Most likely we're going to punt the ball. We're going to just let the clock go.
As with 7 seconds left, that's exactly what they're going to do. Let the clock go to the end of the quarter.
And that is our end of our first quarter of the first game of the year.
Tough quarter for Breck County. But
that is a tough quarter. They got beat up pretty bad, but let's hope this next quarter, maybe the next half, they'll bring it through. It's a hard thing to see. And we are back for the second quarter of this football game with Breckinridge County and Owensboro. There is going to be a
punt. Here goes the punt.
It would look like from maybe Chris Ditto.
As it makes it out to the 42-yard line.
Yes. The second half for second quarter for Breckinridge County. Owensboro up by 28. Owensboro ball. See how our defense can change from what Coach Hoddle just told them in that huddle there.
Yeah. Defense has been very vulnerable to the pass today, and the run's been a little bit better, but.
And Owensboro runs it, and he is
5-yard gain here.
Stopped on the, it looks like the 40. It would be a 2nd and 5. Yes.
2nd down and 8.
As Owensboro gets ready to pass again, as they're set out in the shock. No, they're, yes, play action here.
It is a pass
Gavin
down the field
Wimsatt
and caught, but hit in midair by
he makes it down to about the
number
13-yard line.
23, Dax. Wow, I really thought he was going to drop that ball there.
Good hands there by the tight end.
It is a 1st and 10. No, maybe not. What? I can't really see that well from here.
Hard angle. I think we're about at the 1st and it's a 1st and 10 for sure. About at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 14.
As they're in
They're
the
going
red
to run
zone
this right
here.
up the middle. No, they're going to pass it.
Out of the shotgun
Okay.
here as
It's
Gavin
passed.
Wims it, throws it, and it looks like
Out of
about a
bounds.
6-yard gain there.
That'll be out of bounds on Owensboro. 2nd and 10. It would be incredible if they could stop him right now, you know.
It'd be a nice change of pace here as we just haven't been able to stop Owensboro from doing whatever they wanted today.
5-yard line.
Yes, they have made their decision. They've made their mark on this field tonight.
And Wimsett takes the snap
And
again.
Ball is
and
thrown.
has-
Oh, it is caught
It
in the
is
end zone.
caught in the end
Touchdown.
Trayvon
Owensboro.
Tinsley with the touchdown reception.
That is very hard. Only in the first half. We are way up there.
They have got
They are way up there.
They have
tonight.
got a large lead here
Yes,
in the first half.
a very large lead. But you never know. You know, a team can always come back from, you know, being so far down from third. You know,
Looks like they're going for the 2-point conversion
2
here
point.
as Wimsett
Oh,
moves in the pocket and finds a receiver for the
touchdown.
two-point
two-point
conversion.
It will
Ben Flaherty with the reception on that.
30. If they will it count? No, there was a flag on the field. There was a flag on Owensboro for would look like to be.
A false start, I do believe.
Yes, it does look like a false start. They're moving them back. Okay, false start on
False start on Owensboro.
Owensboro. So 2-point was not good. They're going to go again here for that 2-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun again, and
Another flag.
flag thrown.
Wow. Another false start.
As they're
Wow.
pushed back again.
That is something. There something's going on here on that line.
What do you think? What do you think, Zach? They're moved back 10 yards. Are they going to get the 2-point conversion?
You know, 10 yards, that's a good jump there, but you never know. They got the passing. They got a quarterback that's got a great arm and accuracy for that pass.
Owensboro is a historic passing team, as we mentioned last year with their 3,000 yards. That's incredible.
Wow, what did they do? I have no idea what the call was, but they are pushed back again to the 25.
Oh, and the refs had a
Oh,
mistake.
never mind. They mistake. Back up to the 20-yard line. Okay.
So still technically in the red zone on this 2-point conversion after 2 penalties.
That is something there.
That's
They have a good quarterback that's got an accurate arm, and he's got a cannon for an arm. So
they definitely do.
he can definitely get this in there if these receivers can. Oh, and he has
Looks
caught
like
it and in.
That is 2 points
2-point
again.
conversion
and
again.
once again, that is Ben Flaherty with the 2-point conversion.
Ben Flaherty on the reception for the 2-point conversion for Owensboro.
So Owensboro extends its lead to 36-0 on Breckinridge County.
That is a very bad sight to see Owensboro being that far of a jump.
It's not fun
It
down
is
there on
not
the field.
fun.
It's never fun to get blown out. It's never fun to feel like you're in a game that
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you do the rest of the time. You just can't
You know,
win.
I've been in a game before, and I've seen some games where we've come back, but, man, it is a hard thing to do. You've got to use all your energy, you know, that gas tank you've got running down there. You know,
at this point, 36-0 would be
and
absolutely historic. I don't think there's ever been a comeback quite like that.
these guys right here, Breckinridge County is getting beat up right now. They are feeling it, as you can see. You know, I saw Dax walk off the field just a second ago, and he was limping. You know, and
That's not the best kick to
Daston
start,
took the
but
ball, and helmet is off. Somebody's helmet just flew off. That will be a flag on the field, most likely. No flag. He will be off the game for a couple minutes now. But that was a very violent hit.
it's a violent tackle for
I am
sure.
surprised to not see a flag for helmet to helmet. I saw the helmet piece fly off. There was something that flew off, maybe a chip of paint or something, but that was very violent
Yeah,
hit.
officiating is always something in football that's going to be discussed because there's so
Yes.
much objective.
But, all I can say is
Officiating.
when I'm on that field, there is some calls that are messed up to see.
Oh, as
That was
Gavin Dow gets blown
another
up
sack.
for the sack in his own red zone.
It's always refs. You can only respect them. You can't say nothing bad about them, or they're going to be even rougher on you. But I've seen some calls that are, that's accurate, that's correct. But I've seen some calls that are not right. But you just got to respect them. Cooperate with them, do what they want. And you'll be all right.
As Gavin Dow gets ready to take the snap again. Second down here. Steep hill to climb, but
And it is a
And
fake.
it looks
Would
like
it be another?
another loss of yardage on the play.
That is something right there, man. They're way too far back to be,
You don't want to punt the ball from your own end zone.
No, that is a
That's-
shame.
That's never good.
I have seen a time where we've had to punt it, but it's too far back in the end zone to actually punt it. So,
They've got to get the ball anywhere out of that. It doesn't have to be a first down. It just has to get the ball away from the end zone because it's just not going to work from there.
it would look like there's been a timeout called for
Breckinridge County.
Breckinridge County, yes. But see, it's at this point, let's just say they should pass it. Breckinridge County needs to pass.
Owensboro's run defense has been impenetrable today. It's been beyond. I've never seen a high school team that's never allowed rushing yards, but I think we've had negative rushing yards today.
Yeah, and if you really notice, I've never seen a really good special teams for high school, like kickoff. The way they're hitting that, they're getting through those blockers on special teams, and that's how they're getting them so far, our team so far down back. And at this point, I think we just need to, grab the ball and go,
Yeah. Of course, size has a lot to do with it. Owensboro is
Yes.
a very big team.
And Gavin Dow,
Gavin Dow
goes up the middle.
scrambles.
Spin and is hit.
He gained yards on the play, and that's exactly what he needed to do there.
Yes, he needed to grab that, but it was not enough for Breckinridge County. It is 4th and 10. That just was not enough. At this point, they need to either punt the ball or
They've got to punt the ball
they
from
have
here.
to punt the ball. Yes,
There's just no other option.
it does not look like they're in punting formation.
Oh,
Never mind. Yes,
There's
they are in punting formation.
Chris Ditto is about to take the
Yes.
punt here,
Let's just hope the snap is not overshot again.
because that would be yet another.
Punt, snap is good. Punt is
Snap is
off. It is caught. He's running all the way down the field. He's going downfield and is gonna and just block. It
And
just
he
goes
is
through the
staying
hits.
alive.
He
My goodness.
It took all of Breckinridge County to take him down.
He broke about 4 tackles on his way to our 5-yard
We
line.
just kicked from where we were, and the ball is back to where we were.
Yeah,
That shows you how strong Owensboro really
that was
is.
a very strong return by LeBron Doolin. As Owensboro gets the ball to start their possession at the 5-yard line. Pretty pleasant field position there. As a flag is thrown on the play,
Wonder what this could be for.
not sure. Breckinridge County was able to stop that run, but as I said, a flag was thrown. So we'll
6
see what
minutes
this
and
is.
36 seconds left on the clock for this half. Then we'll go into halftime,
And that is a false start again.
false start on
Owensboro has got
Owensboro.
a
They have a great team, but there's something going on with their false start.
their offensive line has had 4 false starts today, and it's the second quarter.
You know what they say, man, just watch the ball and everything will go well. And something's not going right, somebody's not watching the ball, and it must be either the same person or the whole team, one or the other. And, oh, he just lobs it over. It will be an interception. It looks like maybe from Breckinridge County. They were cheering on the field, and I saw one of our guys jump down. No, it will not be. It looked like Owensboro caught that. Yes, Owensboro had caught that ball. I could have swore because they were cheering on the field.
Everybody on the field for Breckinridge County started cheering, but it looks like that was not at all an interception.
That was not. I could have swore it was, but maybe not. They need to stop here for this half to get this ball back. It would be great. Oh, and their quarterback is very. Oh.
Breaks the tackle and incomplete pass in the end zone.
We have exactly 5 minutes left on the clock for this half. And if we could get a stop here, it is 4th down. They have not got a touchdown yet. That is surprising for how close they are. You know, Breckinridge County or
very
Owensboro.
Good sign for the Breckinridge County defense.
Owensboro, every possession they've had this game, they have got a touchdown. That is incredible. And snaps again, and that would be a touchdown. Another touchdown. Okay.
Another touchdown for Owensboro, this time on the ground.
I think this will be the first home opener we have not scored at all. That's
saying something. Of course, we have all of next half.
We do have all of next half, but see, sad thing is Owensboro will be getting the ball next half again.
They'll get to start the second half with the
ball. It is 42 with 4 minutes left on the clock. Owensboro up, Breckinridge County 0.
And that's another flag. We'll get to see.
I am guessing a false. No.
Neutral zone infraction on the defense.
Wow, Breckinridge County. I'm guessing they're just going to, move them up. Kicker already has a boot for him, so it won't be too
Kicker has not missed today.
He is not. He is a very good kicker. Oh, that will be incomplete.
That is no good.
Wow, I guess we jinxed him there.
Yeah, he was very pressured on that play as it looked like Breck County broke through the defense. That was
the first, I think one of the first on kicking we've seen all night. But see, I really want to see how our kicking team is going to do for when we score. You know, we haven't seen any field goals tonight.
We haven't seen our defensive special team yet.
No.
With the exception of kickoffs or point after tries, but you don't really get to see anything there. You know, it's just kind of one of those things. They did very well there, but you don't really know how they're going to do on the kickoffs yet.
And here goes our cheerleaders cheering again for our team, and I'm guaranteeing our team really needs this right now. You know,
they need something.
They need some kind of power, and as you can see, all the fans that showed up tonight for.
There are a lot of fans.
There is a lot of people tonight. Yeah, so as you can
Michael Johnson gets the ball and hands it off to Daston Watkins.
Another flag on the field.
A flag on the field.
But yeah, as you can see, all the people that has come on to show out for Breckinridge County tonight. We have a strong community, and we'd like to thank our community for doing that, and our community for supporting this broadcasting here.
Everybody in Breck County definitely loves football.
Yes, we do.
Without a doubt.
Well, that is one of our strongest. This and basketball is one of our strongest communities here.
For sure.
And we just love everything, and so as you can see, there's probably over 200 people here tonight.
Still haven't found out what that flag was for on the field. Because even the ref looks confused on this one.
Yeah, I think I don't know what kind of call this was, but I guess they're gonna go with it. They're moved all the way back. Breck County's ball and pass. Oh,
Pass.
intercepted. It looks like by the lineman. Yes, that was an.
The lineman with an interception on the play.
Wow. I have never seen an interception by a fellow lineman. Looks like number 58.
Number 58? I believe it's number 55, Coleman Payne.
55.
That
yes.
intercepted the ball on the play. That
was something.
That's impressive.
He caught it over a receiver and ripped it out of his hand. So that shows you how strong just, their ripping skills are.
So once again, Owensboro has the ball in the red zone. Feel like we've heard that a lot tonight.
Yes, that is.
It's not only that they're doing well when they get the ball. It's their starting positions have just been insanely good to start the game. They get the ball on our side of the field.
We have stopped. Breckinridge County defense have come in and stopped the run to get a touchdown. So we have stopped that just now. That is a really good sign. I think our defense is actually getting tired of all their.
I think the defense is starting to step it up just a little, as that will be the last play of the half with 10 seconds left to go before the end of the second half.
Yeah, and this halftime, ladies and gentlemen, we have our own halftime show for Breckinridge County. It will be our marching band will do us a little show, and
that ends the first half action.
So yeah, they'll be giving us a show tonight, which will be great, and we are finding out the name right now.
The show will be called Fault Line, the Breckinridge County Marching Band.
Sorry about that. Big shout out to the Breckinridge County Marching Band. They do a lot of hard work. I come down here, in the afternoon after school doing stuff, and you'll see them out there working very hard. And as you can see here, they come out onto the field now. They are lining up. As you guys can see, there's a lot of band members, and I'm glad we have a strong suit in every sport and every thing we can do for this school.
From personal experience, our marching band is second to none in every school that I've visited. It's very impressive.
Our marching band works very hard every time they go out to perform, and this will be their first season this year, home game, to perform.
We'll get to see how that goes as we take you into the second half.
Yeah.
I be talking a lot. I be talking a lot. Look back at it like you ever said a car. Keep it coming. Bring it down. Bring it back. Bring it around. Don't party like the East Coast party with the West Coast. Did it got it down south party and bounce that body, bounce that body, bounce that body, bounce that body. Do the water dance, girl. Do the water dance. Do the water dance, girl. Do the water dance. From Miami to the Bay to the Port of France. Back to Jersey, baby, go on, do the water dance. Do the water dance, girl. Do the water dance. Do the water dance, girl. Do the water dance. From Miami to the Bay to the Port of France. Back to Jersey, baby, go on, do the water dance.
And that would be our tiny Tigers that just had their dance going. I did not know they were going to be performing tonight, but they just kind of surprised us tonight then. So, that was really good.
That was very fun. And our band here is about to get underway as it's directed by Ricky Dudgeon.
It is always exciting to see the band go.
Oh, and this being their first performance of the season, you know it's gonna be well practiced.
And Rick and the
As they are about to get underway.
And we're going to let that play for you guys to be able to hear, and we will be back in 1 minute. Thank you.
Tiger marching band to the field. The Tiger marching band is under the direction of Mr. Ricky Dudgeon with assistant director Paul Rotwell. Color guard directors include Jacob Gallagher and Amber Embry. Percussion instructors Bailey Stevenson and Caleb Board. Woodwind instructor Sarah Rotwell. Drum majors Elise McCoy and Claudia Tapp. The Tiger Band has 65 playing members, 15 color guard, and 2 drum majors for a total of 82 on the field members. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tiger Marching Band.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of the Owensboro versus Breckinridge County opening night of football season.
That was a very interesting band, and Tiny Tigers
Yeah.
dance. That was a very good halftime.
And want to say a shout out to our sponsor, Right Implement. Right Implement for all your John Deere needs, stationed in Hardinsburg, out by the intersection there. And as we see 30 seconds left before the start of the second half.
Let's hope that Coach Hoddle gave him a talk about, changing this half up.
Oh yeah.
I know something was going on in there, and he probably said something. So let's just hope something changes, or it's not going to be a very good night. It's going to be
Yeah.
But we came out here and gave them our best. So that's all we can really say is, we gave it our best.
Yeah, and
And it is the start of the second half.
Owensboro's a nice measuring stick to kind of see where you're at as a team because Owensboro's just so good. They're state tournament contenders. And it just seems like that we're not quite there.
And as you can see, usually the first game of the season's where, okay, we need to improve this, we need to improve that, or we need to stop doing this. That's what the first game usually is, and it's a very nervous and game to go, because you've got half of your community out here watching you, and yeah, let's grab a win tonight. But it's sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. So
as Chris Ditto gets ready for the first kickoff of the second half.
Yes.
Chris Ditto kicking off for Breckinridge County.
And the ball is off. Kick short. He got it. He's gonna run up. That is
short kick.
And
gotten
to the
Breckinridge County 47-yard line.
Kickoff for Owensboro. First down to the Red Devils at the Breckinridge County 47-yard line.
Owensboro's passing has been elite tonight, to say the least.
And the ball is snapped. Owensboro's ball, and it got kind of pushed there. The ball is caught
for a first down.
Yes,
on the play.
This quarterback has shown that he is not scared of getting hit.
This quarterback here that made the last play has been a substitution. He started the game with number 2, Gavin Wimsett, and number 11, Taquan Robinson, is now in the game. He's a sophomore, and he's playing the second half for Owensboro.
The ball has stopped for a second down on the 30. Yeah, it's very hard to stop a very great passing team. It's, as you can see, they have substitute quarterbacks in it, and they can pass. They can all pass.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
As Taquan Robinson scrambles for a gain in yardage there.
And that can show you, as him being a sophomore and him being a quarterback too, it's going to move Owensboro even higher up as a passing team. They are finding great quarterbacks from freshmen and even probably when they're in middle school, and they're going to grab them, train them till they're a varsity player.
It's always nice to get playing time for people that wouldn't necessarily be getting playing time in a close game. That's what Owensboro's doing here. As that is another completion. That will not get a first down, however.
It is 4th and would look like about maybe 10. Number 61. I don't know.
4th down and inches here.
They're going to go for it here. And they're not.
They go for it and get blown up for a loss in yardage.
Breckinridge County defense. That is the first stop they've had on Owensboro tonight.
Cade Casey
maybe
with the tackle for loss in
Breckinridge
yardage.
County has shown that they are not going to take this no more. That is the first stop they've had all night.
That's a key play there, and that's one of the few key plays we've seen made by Breck County. That's a good sign to start the second half.
That is a very good sign. Let's see Breckinridge County turn around tonight. Maybe they'll turn something around. Even if they score a touchdown, that would be great, not to be blown out 42-0.
A touchdown just gives confidence, and that's all you're looking for in a game like this. I mean, you're down 42-0. You're not going to realistically expect to come back from that. But a touchdown here would mean the world.
And you never see substitutions and another sack by the Owensboro line. They were not happy about that stop by Breckinridge County.
3 round runs for a loss in yardage there.
But as you can see, it's only the second half, and Owensboro is already substituting lowerclassmen from varsity down to or in the game only in the second half because it's 42-0. You normally wouldn't do that till the fourth quarter. So
Right,
that's showing Owensboro's not worried. If they need to,
Owensboro's got all the confidence in the world in their own team.
they're showing.
Trenton Brown runs out to the side and looks like he makes it back to the line of scrimmage from here.
And they're showing that, if they need a quick touchdown, they'll throw in their quarterback, throw a bomb down the field. They're not really worried about it, and that just shows, they're ready. They're tired of playing all the teams. They're just ready to get to championship.
Owensboro is ready for Catholic.
Yes.
I mean, that is going to be a very intense game there. And Breckinridge County next week takes on Metcalfe County. Now, Metcalfe County went 2-9 last year, so it's going to be a considerably.
It's kind of an even matchup there.
It's going to be a considerably easier game for Breck County, as that pass is just led a little bit too far there. The target was Zion Breeze. Incomplete pass. And we are to fourth down.
Zion last year wasn't too happy when we lost that last game of the tournament. When we got in, we was the first ones in and first ones out, But Zion wasn't too happy with it. He's trying to come out this year and try to get back to that tournament and try to get higher up in there, I know a lot of these guys like Gavin Dow and a lot of the seniors like Jay Rose or Jesse Rose and all that. They're wanting a championship. They've been out here for 4 years straight grinding.
I want to make at least some noise in the district there, but
yeah,
got to go through Meade, Hancock, and they aren't easy opponents. That's for sure.
And Hancock's never been a very nice team to Breckinridge County. We've had last year in the past, we've had not very nice, unsportsmanlike conduct happen, and a lot of flags thrown last year with Hancock and Breckinridge County.
Just to put this in perspective, starting out the season for Homer's Radio, Hancock's ranked the third team in the region in football. Owensboro's second. Owensboro Catholic is 1. So Hancock County is going to be a tough game when we get there.
Yes.
But that's going to be a big rivalry game. And
yes, that is a very big rivalry game. And Coach Hoddle is looking forward to that game. He is ready to go against Hancock County. And, I don't really want to see, the unsportsmanlike. And there was a bomb thrown downfield.
And it looks like the receiver
slipped and fell. Yes. And missed the pass.
It was a very good pass, to be honest. That was a perfect pass, but the receiver on the play slipped and fell before the reception. Looks like number 7, Julius Eberhardt.
But he, like I said, I hope we don't see the unsportsmanlike conduct from last year's game and what all happened. It wasn't a very pretty game. Our crowd got involved, and, our players got involved.
As the
ball
snap
is dropped.
Fumbled there by the quarterback. He
Pass is
gets
still
it
thrown,
back.
flag on the field. Pass is incomplete. This will be
interesting
holding.
to see what they call there.
It was holding on, holding on
the offense.
Wow, you don't see that you see that a lot, but,
They did the smart thing there. They declined the penalty because that would have gave them second down again. So they're down to fourth down.
Yeah.
And
Breckinridge County defense has shown we're ready, but I think the offense needs to come up a little bit.
Offense needs to take the momentum it's getting on defense and turn it into something.
Defense
it's easier
is
said
working
than done
hard
for
tonight.
sure.
Defense is not having it. Oh, and it was almost a sack, but can they stop him here?
It
will be a fourth down, or it'll be a first down, and they made it to, it looks like about the 25.
That was
a run right there. They took a chance, and that shows they're not worried at all. They're ready. They're just trying to get this game over with. They're trying to have fun with it tonight.
That was fourth and about 12 there, and they still went for it on fourth down. They're just not punting at this point.
You can look at Breckinridge County. They're not having fun. They are not.
it's definitely not a fun game for them, and never will be when you're down by this much. But
No, it's never a fun feeling, you know.
you gotta stay into it though. You gotta show what you're capable of. You gotta find some
he
momentum.
is snagged down by number 58.
For Breckinridge County, that will be Austin Medley.
Austin Medley. Now, let me tell you something. I've played against Austin Medley many times in football, and he has a iron grip. That he can grab you with one hand and snatch you down. And that's mainly what we need for Breckinridge County against Owensboro. You know, Medley. We also had Rio Sanchez last year. He sadly left us because he had internal injuries, so he was not able to play anymore. But and the quarterback is hit.
That looks like a completed pass.
There is a flag on the field. I was looking for a flag.
There is a flag. It looks like it might be on Breck County.
I thought it was for roughing the passer. It looked like because he had thrown that ball and got hit, but it looks like it's on the opposite side of the field that they threw the flag for. So, I wonder what this could be for. I don't think the refs know what they're going to call here. Oh, it is on the offense.
An illegal receiver.
Yeah,
downfield.
They had too many receivers downfield. That's something that happens sometimes when the plays get confused. But, you know, it happens. But they're not really bugging about it. The ball is thrown deep downfield, and it is not. It was an incomplete pass. That shows you they have the arm to throw the ball.
They do. They're taking big chances here, trying to get massive gains in yardage. It looks like it's taking them to.
And if you notice, if you look at the when the camera angle is on the field, just look at the Owensboro bench. Just look at how many people they have lined up on the sidelines. And then if you look at our sidelines, they have an army compared to ours. It is ball is fumbled. It would look maybe not.
Incomplete pass there.
Incomplete pass. He was hit in the wrong when he was.
Looks like it was supposed to be a little screen pass, and it just did not come together quick enough.
I think at this point, since they're so far up, they're just kind of testing their plays out.
I think they are. They're running through the playbook.
Yes. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here for the second half. We'll be going into the fourth.
Might get off one last play before the end of the quarter.
Most likely. They might just run the clock out on this one. Maybe not. I would be very surprised if they do.
They're walking off the field, so that will be the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter.
And no score in the third quarter. Very good to see.
Defense have shown what they got, but I think the offense really need to come up there, you know.
Time for the offense to step it up just a little.
Yeah. It's not a good thing to see the offense, you know, looking down like that. And I know the defensive coordinator had to say something out there. You know, he's in charge of all that. And what we call him is Coach Dank. You know, he's out there working our defense. And I guarantee you he was not happy out there on that field. So he told them to fix it. And they definitely did fix it. So
be nice to get through the Owensboro defense as they stopped everything on the ground and everything through the air so far in this game. They've seemed nearly impenetrable.
And you can see that they're not getting exhausted. Our guys are exhausted, as you can see. You know, they're walking out on the field. Coach Hoddle doesn't like people walking. They like them running onto the field. Their guys right there, they are not exhausted. They have a full stack of bench.
And
you know,
I think they've used it, too. It's a lot of new faces in there.
They have used their people, and that's what they're going to do from Owensboro is going to do all the way to state championship. They're going to use all of them people, and the ball is thrown deep into the end zone, and it will be incomplete.
That was great coverage there.
Yes, that was a very good coverage by
Dax Metavested.
Was it Dax?
It was Dax, number 23 there, as he's still limping.
Yeah, he is still limping. Something happened. I don't know. I can't tell what happened to him. He looks like he had sprained his leg or sprained his ankle or something. He's going over to talk to coach now, maybe to get out, sub out. So, yeah, that's not good. Dax is a very skilled player. He last year he did a very nice pass and catch. It was about almost a 40-yard catch. Dived out for it. It was very nice. But yeah.
Dax is still in the game here as he's a receiver.
Oh,
And
flag on the field.
on the play.
What will this be for? Maybe jumping?
Illegal procedure.
Breckinridge County? Yes, it will be. Jump ball.
Called an illegal procedure. You don't hear that one very often.
No. And our cheerleaders are back at it again, cheering our Breckinridge County Tigers on. And
Brought in an extra wide receiver here and looking out of the shotgun, so you'd expect a pass.
you're going to
this
expect
play.
one, but it might. Oh, it's James Spencer with a handoff. James Spencer is a sophomore this year, number 10, QB. He's a very skilled quarterback, but, man, it's this will be something to – this is his first game all season. And last season he was playing JV, and he was hurt. He had I think he broke his ankle, and it was very bad and lost him for the season. But he is back at it again, and you see that ankle. He looks perfectly fine. Really tough quarterback, and he's ready to go. He is a fast quarterback. It's going to be hard to take him down and catch him down the field if they give him some running room. See if James can pull something out here.
He's got Trenton Brown in the backfield and
J.J.
Johnson in motion.
Oh, it's a
shuffle pass to Trenton Brown as
Trenton
he
Brown is
turns
going
the corner.
and gets hit down low hard. Trenton Brown gets right back up and is walking back out on the field. He
And
looks
that's about a 6-yard gain there. Very good run.
very good run.
Trenton's a very fast player.
Yes,
whether
he is
it be
a very
in
good player, too.
baseball or football. He's probably the fastest runner we have in baseball,
Yes.
and you would expect the same here in football.
And it is third down now. I think we need to see it pass to get a first.
Third
You
and
know.
4, you would definitely expect a pass
You
here.
would definitely expect to pass because we don't need another punt. You know, we're down far enough. I figure, just go ahead and pass it. And I figure James has got the arm to pass the ball. Yes, it is going to
James
be a
is getting
pass. He's getting
blitzed
blitzed
here.
hard. It is caught.
Caught by JJ.
Almost a fourth down. They might go for it here, it looks like.
They got
maybe.
to about 4th and inches, so
They are inches away. If they punt this ball, they are taking James Spencer off the field now. They might actually punt the ball, which is very surprising. They're that close. They should just kind of, I would say, run it right up the middle,
And first down,
Oh, they called that a
Oh.
first down.
Okay.
From this angle, it did not look like a first
It does
down.
not look like a first down. Okay, so it is a first down, Breckinridge County. So they will take this ball. James Spencer is back in the game. They thought it was a fourth. So ball is snapped. Hand off to Trenton Brown. Runs up the middle and gets great yardage for another. It looks like another first down by Breckinridge County.
That was a great, powerful run by
Yes.
Trenton Brown. Nice to see.
Filling in them shoes of Trevor Dyer there.
That was very reminiscent of last year, what we did.
We saw a
all
lot
season.
of that last year, yes.
carries out to the 49-yard
Like,
line.
again, 1,000 yards of running for Trevor Dyer last year.
Insane.
Another first down by Breckinridge County. Let's see if we can do that again. Hand it off to Dax, number 23. He's running up. Maybe another first down.
Close to it.
It is very close. Maybe a second in inches. Very close.
It's nice to see the offense actually doing something here. They
Yes.
got a lot of motion, got a lot of movement up the field.
A little
not
late
be-
for him to start, though.
It's a late
But-
start, but it might get some momentum going into next week, and that's all you can ask
Next
for.
week will be an exciting game. And Tigers are back out on the field ready to go. Let's see what if we can get us a touchdown here for 6, maybe an extra point too. And it is a pass. Trenton
Pass to
Brown has
Trenton
it all. Number
Brown.
18 ran up the field. Great running room and is hit out of bounds for a first down, Breckinridge County.
Got an easy first down there and a lot of yardage on that play.
That was a very powerful run. We like to see that from Breckinridge County.
Yeah, and these little shuffle passes to Trenton are really working. Trenton's come on strong in this drive.
But
On the ground and through the air catching passes. He's been doing very well.
the thing is, they'll start targeting Trenton, and that's a sad thing to see. But Trenton, after a while, he'll start getting exhausted. Every player gets exhausted eventually, you know. But it looks like he's ready to go. You know, he's ready to run. And number 4.
Cade Casey with the run.
The
That's
run
another great
first
yardage.
down on the 10-yard line.
We're finally in the red zone here and seeing some good movement.
It looks like
Nice to see.
yes, we are ready. I think we need to punch this in the hole right quick and get us a touchdown. That would be awesome.
That's a refreshing sight there.
That is a great side. A lot of relief let off of their shoulders right there. At least they won't be dumped,
You
you
got
know.
Michael Johnson in the backfield here, and we're going to hand
Michael-
it off to him, run dead up the middle.
Oh, and he is stopped.
It stopped about at the line of scrimmage. Might be a couple.
Michael
games.
Johnson is a very strong runner, but, man, it is hard to fill Trevor Dyer's shoes at the varsity level. You know,
It's going to take a lot of people to do that.
yeah,
You know?
Michael Johnson is only a freshman and a very strong kid, but it is a very hard thing to run the ball for varsity level for a freshman. So,
And running the ball relies on a good offensive line. You can't run the ball if you don't have an offensive line that's not.
and you know
worth
you've
its
got to give credit to your offensive line, and
Another
it's
good
ran
gain
around
of
by
yardage.
Dayston,
Watkins.
number 1. Yeah, but that's the only thing that makes a team is your offensive line. Your offensive line makes your team. You know, this is what coach used to say in practice. You take your offensive line away, you leave your skill players there. What's going to happen? You know,
Yeah.
you leave your defense, your whole defensive line, your defense. You can't do nothing. So that's why the offensive line has to come in and help the quarterback and the skill players, and they're doing kind of a little bit, but. You know, they've just got to step it up a little bit more.
As we're at 1st and goal here. And ran up the middle.
Oh, and it stopped.
A stop for a loss of yardage. Michael Johnson, the ball carrier.
2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal. We've got to punch this one in the hole, and we'll actually have points on the board. That would be great for the first game of the season.
It would be nice to see.
And as you can hear, our cheerleaders are actually screaming touchdown for us.
It's always nice to be in your own red zone there. It's
yes, that is a high relief there. But if they don't punch it in and it gets 4th down, they can always kick it through there.
Low snap here.
Snap. James Spencer might run it up the middle. Will that be
tackled at the line of scrimmage there?
Oh, man. 3rd down. That is not a good sight. They need to get this one in there. They need to go ahead and score or kick the ball in.
As we're to 3rd and goal. James Spencer's had led a pretty good drive up the field here. As we're in the red zone, but haven't done anything yet. Ball is on the 4-yard line. Lining up with 4 wide receivers. Might be expecting a pass here.
And the ball.
Oh,
James Spencer is going to be sacked in the backfield for a big loss.
That was a big loss of yardage there.
4th down for Breckinridge County. Will they kick for special teams? No, there was a timeout called for what looked like Breckinridge County. 2 minutes and 1 second left in this quarter.
On the 14-yard line, expecting a field goal attempt here.
42-0, Owensboro up. Now, if we cannot get at least 1 point or 3 points on this board, for an open home, game, that's not a good thing to see. That is a sad sight, and that doesn't give the community a very strong feeling of how it's gonna go.
Now, based on this performance, do you feel like your opinion from earlier has changed any? What do you expect from this season after?
I think it's gonna go the same. I think they're gonna do good. Owensboro is a champion team. That's the thing.
Stay contender.
We are a team that can make it to championship. We could possibly, if we put in the work, any team could make it to championship if they put in the work. But see, I think Owensboro has just done more in practice, have put in more work in practice, and just, as you can see, they're bigger, they're stronger. Breckinridge County has never had big guys. We have a few there, a few here, but, that's about it.
It's not all the way through quite like Owensboro. As it looks like we're going for it on 4th down, not kicking the field goal.
No, that is. Just hope it works out. James Spencer is
Scrambling here.
No, he ain't gonna make it. Man, that
tackled at about the 15-yard line.
Maybe the defense can come in here and stop them right here in their in the red zone here for our team, Breckinridge County.
Yep, about a minute and 30 seconds left to go on the clock. 42-0 Owensboro. No scoring in the second half.
That is something right there, man.
After 42 points were put up
now,
in one half, they have not scored at all.
Now, after seeing Breckinridge County's performance tonight, does your opinion change from earlier?
Mine doesn't. Strictly for the fact that this is by far the best team we will play all year.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
By far the best team we'll play. And we'll get to play, like I said, Metcalfe County.
They have need the ball. Okay, quarterback.
So they are running the clock out, and that will end the game.
That will be the end of this ball game, folks. If they're gonna just
42-0 will end up being the final
quarter of this ball game. That's a real shame there, folks. We could not pull it off. Yeah, that's the end of this ball game.
Yes, they're going to take a knee one last time, and that'll be it.
Yeah, we're at 25 seconds, 42-0. Yeah, they're ending it there. That's the end. They're going to the 50 to shake hands, and it is 42-0. Owensboro takes the win this year, or this home opener, and it is a shame to see, but that is the end of this ball game, and we will see you next Friday night.
Next Friday, 7 o'clock against Metcalfe County.
Yes, and what do you think about that game? How do you think that's going to go?
I'm going into it expecting a win. And I'm going with Metcalfe County going 2-9 last year. I seem to expect a good performance there, a bounce back performance for Gavin Dow and the rest of the team.
And we have experience with them all the time, and I hope that goes better than this year's game. As you can see, it's good sportsmanlike conduct from the team there. It's we all get out there and help them out, but hopefully this teaches our team something, and maybe we'll get out there against Metcalfe County and be even better. And, we got a whole week of practice in front of us here for Breckinridge County. So something's going to change, I can already tell. So that'll end it tonight, folks. And we will see you next Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Against Metcalfe County.